Pippo here. This is how you're going to set up your AT2020 if you've just got one. This is for the XLR AT2020. So we've obviously got our AT2020 right here, and running through it is a 3-pin XLR cable. This is not included with the microphone or the USB audio interface, so you will need to buy it separately. So it plugs into the USB, the XLR AT2020, and you're going to run it along till you get to your audio interface. This is a Behringer UM2 Euphoria. You're basically going to plug it into the front here. It will be a slot around circular, and that has support for XLR and I think even like 6.5mm. You're then going to have these 3 knobs here if you have my model. Let's see if I can get to focus. There we go. So we have mic gain 1, insta gain 2, and output. Now all you need to know is if you're using the XLR on this left, this is the only knob you need to care about. This one does the audio for this input here, and this one does the control for this one here, which leaves this one controlling the XLR sound. So that's the only one you need to bother about. If you're only using the XLR, you don't have like a guitar plugged in or anything, you can leave these turned all the way down, and this knob is for your gain control. With the audio interface that I have here, it was included with a USB adapter. So it's this weird type of display USB here, and that plugs into here, and that runs into my computer. That's just plugged into my computer there, into USB port. Now you may be wondering, how am I running this? The AT2020, the XLR, requires external power of the phantom power, 48 volts. So it includes phantom power. So it'll power your microphone. There we go. So when you've got it all plugged in, you want to turn that switch to on. And you'll know it's on because 1, you've clicked the switch, and 2, if we come to the front here, there'll be a light for the 48 volts, which will be red, and then your power will be orange if it's plugged into your PC. Everything's plugged in, you want to set up your microphone. So we're going to go to search, we're going to type up control panel. After we're in control panel, we're going to go and search up sound. After sound comes up, you're going to click on sound. You're then going to go to your recording tab, and it should show up. It will say it's USB. That's because it's plugged in. The interface is plugged into your computer, so it registers as a USB even though it's an XLR. And it'll read something along the lines for Behringer as USB audio codec. So the codec is your USB audio interface. So you click properties, and then you can go to general, you can change the icon, the name, you can go to listen, you can add playback, you can go to and this is your levels tab. This is how loud your microphone is going to be through software. The knob over here is for hardware, so you've got 2 audio gains on it. I'm running mine at 65 right now, so that's best for me, and then you don't really need to mess around with that. Next thing you want to go and do is you're going to go here, and again you're going to type up sound, and then sound settings should come up from Windows. You want to enter that, and then you want to have your default output just set to whatever you use, and then you're going to scroll down, you're going to go to app and device preferences, and you are going to select your defaults. So right now I run my audio out through my monitor, and my input is set to my thing. So now that these defaulted, all of them will be set to my audio interface, and thus my XLR mic. Okay, so right now we're going to do an audio test of the mic. This is how it sounds, and I'm going to turn the knob up and down. So I'm turning the knob down and it will get quieter, and then I'm turning it up and it's going to get much louder. So I'm just going to set it back to how I had it, and this is what I'm using right now. And that is your brand new AT2020 set up in the best way possible. Thank you so much for watching this video, and make sure to drop a like and subscribe. One more thing to note, all the parts I have for this video will be listed in the description.